What I may have thought was about design wasn't. It was about culture. I started thinking about all these different ways that we evaluate a culture. And ultimately, they started circling around these three things. And on my whiteboard, I had culture equals outcomes. And then I put people, their practices, and their places equals culture. Therefore, it's the people, the practices, and the places that define our outcomes. And this became the way that we scaled to 400,000 people in a matter of about 6 years. We were operating in about 180 countries. And so the question in front of me was really, how do you get 400,000 people to do something when none of them report to you? But what physical places give us are the ability to support the things around work that actually make work better. And that's what I think a lot of executives are missing, is they're putting the burden on the employee via mandates instead of shouldering the burden of creating spaces and places that actually add value to people's lives and that actually accelerate the outcomes that they're trying to see in the marketplace. In any organization, there is only one metric that gives you power, and that's headcount. And if they don't report to you, the way you gain headcount is by giving something a name and having people attached to that name.
That's right.
Jeff Bezos had it wrong. This is not about worrying about the size of your team. It's about worrying about the heart of your team. I was talking to somebody a couple of weeks ago, and they said, it's interesting that, wow, IBM, you guys use the word empathy a lot. I thought that was such a soft word. Let me tell you, there's no harder word in the English language than empathy. Really understanding the needs, the desires, the wants, the fears, the hopes of the person receiving that piece of information right then, so that they understand it in the context that they have to understand it in, so that they can make a real-time decision with confidence, and that decision can probably be a good one. We had to start getting people to realize that everything is a prototype. In your life, every day is a prototype. Even something you release to market is a prototype. Everything is an opportunity to gain feedback from. And more important to this transformation of culture, we had to start teaching people that you always wanted to prototype at the lowest level fidelity as possible. Once you start thinking about change as a product, and you start thinking about branding change, all of a sudden it frees you up to think bigger. It no longer is about AI or design. It's about the values that underpin the brand of change that you're trying to introduce. For me, all good stories have a beginning. For me, the story starts in 1956. 1956 was a big year in the world. I was born in the world. It was a great quote. I just saw it today. If you stay, you will be a champion. I love that. That's a good way to end. If you stay with design, you will be a champion. Thank you very much. I've appreciated it.